Greg just emailed us and said that Trend Graphics came out and anyone who's thinking about buying should be buying. Do you want to tell me why he said that?
Of course. Inventory's low, interest rates are lower, so it's a great time to buy. You can buy more than what you could afford in the past.
Right. So what we're seeing too is they just did a report that if you were trying to figure out where the bottom of the market was, it's not now. It kind of, when we went into our mode of stay home, that's when it kind of hit a little bit, but we're not seeing that. And that's when we see stuff coming through from the National Association of Realtors. That's across the board. That's averaging total lockdown versus what's going on in our community. So we are not as hard hit, and we want to make sure that we get that message out. Jacob, move for me. Just now you're frozen again. Oh, that's okay, Dana.
We talked this morning about the fact that our economist for National Association of Realtors does not expect the prices to decline. They expect them to hold steady and then increase towards the end of the year as people get back to it. And that we had like a 3-week of a bubble. So he didn't say that, but he said that it was only a short-lived, why everyone went through a little bit of a scare, like what's this going to happen? And then it was right back to low inventory and people fighting for properties. And again, as we mentioned, I think in a previous one, I know just from talking to people this week, I have people in Wisconsin have multiple offers. In fact, my sister is looking for a house, and they had 15 offers on the property, 10 on the other one she was interested in. So again, that's a $200,000 price range, but it just shows you.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's crazy. And the same here. As I mentioned, we've had multiple offers on several of my buyers' properties of interest. So there isn't really a slowdown as far as the buyers being there. There might be precautions in place because of COVID-19 and how we show them, or if we do a virtual or do a walkthrough for our clients, but there's still, people are still looking to buy.
And there's no judgment with whatever way we're going to do it. I was at a business meeting yesterday. People were meeting for the first time, contractors and a developer, and they all shook hands, and one guy hugged the other guy. So, and then walked up to me and hugged me, and I'm, no, so I guess we'll see. Jacob, I see you're smiling. So where in the world are we today? We're not where we said we were going to be. We're not at a waterfront property. That'll be Monday, right? Monday, that's coming up?
Yes.
We're not at a condo, which was my second thing because we couldn't get to the condo. So where are we?
Central Park Ranch. It is an awesome, lots of amenities here. And the value that you're getting is just huge that we should probably touch on. Because you're getting maintenance-free living here.
Okay, we don't hear you, so I don't think we're not hearing you. And this is something that buyers need to be aware of in Lakewood Ranch. Some of the Lakewood Ranch communities do not like cell towers, so we get this going on. Okay, now you're outside. Let's see if we can hear you better.
Yeah, is that any better?
You're frozen.
Now.
But we can hear you.
But
Oh, you can hear me? Okay, so I'll keep talking.
Yes, keep talking.
Okay, so what I was saying is the most important thing I think here to really highlight is the amenities that are in this section of Central Park. So we're in the Claremont Park section, and there are separate gates in order to get into this kind of exclusive section. It is maintenance free, so all of your landscaping is being taken care of. You also have your own separate fitness center, as well as your own pool in addition to all the other amenities of Central Park here at Lakewood Ranch. So then beyond that, there is a park in the middle with concession amenities, dog parks, soccer fields. It's really, really impressive. And the HOA fee here is just over $330 a month. So I'd also say if you added up your, let's say your pool maintenance, if you had a pool, because you've got access to your own 2 pools here. If you added up your gym membership, because you've got a membership to or you've got access to a fitness center here, and you added up your lawn care, that's going to be well over $300 a month. So that's, I think, really one of the most impressive things about this community and this home that we have featured here. Good.
Okay, so because we don't, can you walk around to the back of the house maybe? Let's see if we can maybe see the back. What I was going to do is get Claire to pull up the MLS listing so we could look at maybe some of the photos while you're going to the back of the house, if you don't mind.
I'm just logging in.
Okay. Oh, technical. I love technology when it works. So a note to self. There we are. We're in the backyard. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, beautifully green and lush. Is it that green in Alberta, Lane? So you need to show us, Lane. Show us your backyard compared to that backyard. Live on location in St. Albert, Alberta, Canada.
Not bad.
Oh, not bad. Not bad. Okay, got it. Not quite as green, and there's no palm trees, but okay. So I just thought it would be a good comparison for those of you who are watching an Alberta backyard.
And I'm still wearing a hoodie, so.
Yeah, and you're still wearing a hoodie. Okay, so how many square feet is this house?
So this is 1,870 square feet heated.
Room for a pool, right?
Mm-hmm.
And right now I know that I've got a contractor that says they can do a pool, not a large pool, okay, but a pretty basic pool for $25,000. Thought that was good. Did you know that fire features, Mike Polachek, you need to work on this. Fire features, say that lots of times, are freaking fantastic for pools right now. That's a big ad that the pool contractors are getting asked for right now, is a fire feature.
Fire, like
Fire feature.
for pools?
For pools. So they'll build a little island and you put your fire pit there and sit around it. So I'm going to get some photos of that, but that is, yeah, for pools. That's a big deal. And there's some pretty cool photos of an outside kitchen with the pool and whatever. So Mikey P, we got to work on yours because they have like a little pillar just off side of the pool, and then they put just one of those glass fire pits. Oh, that's a good. So I'm gonna just, can I show you, or am I gonna screw everything up? I'm gonna bring it over and I'm gonna share my screen for just a minute, just so you can see what I'm talking about. Share screen. That's not the screen I want to share. Share this screen. Okay, see? Some pretty cool ideas, right? This is more your pool, Mike, this one. It's more yours. That's living large at your place. But there's some really cool, and I know you've got a fire pit, but I thought, like, look at these. Kind of interesting. So that's, I just think, you know, adding some fire, like, look at that, the fire. So
Very cool.
Very cool. Okay, well, I'll stop sharing, but that was something that when we're talking to our clients, if they do not have a pool, then it's, you know, that's what, so when we're talking about so our buyers that are listening, if you want a pool, adding a fire feature apparently is like making your home even more sexy, as it were. As it were. All right, Jacob, there you are on the street.
I think you're on mute.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm mute. Okay.
I was going to say, it's almost like if I just don't move, you can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you beautifully. We just can't. So Claire's going to still share her screen when she gets in there so we can go through.
I will say
Well,
one of my favorite.
Oh, there it is. Okay, one of your favorite
things is the curb appeal of this home, because if you add in the landscaping, there's almost like a monochromatic look here from the street, which is just like very clean, very, very nice.
Very nice.
Okay, so that's the foyer.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of natural light coming through the side panel as well as the eyebrow window. Jacob, we're in the living room, right? The great room. Jacob, does it have a separate great room and living room, or is it a open great room?
It's all open concept, and there's a den office in between, which really could be a third bedroom.
Okay, our buyers and our sellers out there, as long as you don't have to walk through another room to get to a study, it's considered a bedroom. The appraisers are considering it a bedroom. So what are the countertop? Can you go back there, Claire, for a minute? What are the countertops? They look fabulous.
Granite countertops.
They're granite. Okay.
Yep.
Claire, nice zoom in.
Thank you.
So really nice upper cabinets, and I love the lowers, Jacob, where the hardware that is in there.
Yep, and it's been immaculately maintained. It's truly essentially brand new. So for somebody looking for a Neil-built home and not wanting to wait, this is a great option.
So when you don't want to wait, and some of you don't want to wait, this is a great option because it looks like a model.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Yep.
Right?
I think honestly, the seller's joked he's not even sure if he's used the dishwasher.
Okay. Have they used the microwave or the oven?
Those might have been used, but like I said, all very, very immaculately maintained. And that's the feel when you walk in.
Okay. So, which is so important. So what we're seeing is the owner's suite with 3 windows above where the king size bed is, and then we're seeing a lot of natural light coming into that bedroom with plantation shutters, I think, but we're in the ensuite already.
Yep.
Can we go back, Claire? Yep.
Yes.
On those transom windows, yep.
Yeah, so the transom. All right, and then we're in the ensuite. So we have double vanities. I think I was sharing with you that I was surprised. We went into a waterfront home, had been totally redone. And in the ensuite, they had only done 1 sink and a makeup, and they had plenty of room. They could have done 2 sinks. It just seemed rather.
They did that to my house.
Greg and I were talking about that. I mean, for those of us who are couples, we do both, like lots of times brush our teeth at the same time, and right. So it just was kind of bizarre. So I love the fact that it's a dual vanity. The windows look very impressive. You've got, like I said, a lot of natural light. Which way does the backyard face, Jacob?
North.
Faces north. Okay, so in Florida, unlike St. Albert, Alberta, facing north in your backyard isn't a horrible thing. Why? Because it gets freaking hot here, and so you're gonna have the sun in the morning and going towards noon. So yeah, the study looked beautiful. I think we were in the study, and then you've got oversized tile flooring.
Yep.
It doesn't ever look like anybody was out on the lanai. So,
It's just been even freshly painted out there.
okay. So a beautiful community, lots of amenities, and what else could we say about, I mean, there's so many things happening in Lakewood Ranch with medical centers and just tons of new restaurants, and well, now we get to go dine actually. One of Mike and my favorite restaurants, Speaks, is not that far down the road. We love Speaks, right, Mike?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Great shrimp scampi is what we're going to say. So we're doing a shameless shout out for Speaks. Hope they do the same thing for us. Does anyone have any? Hi, Hudson. Hi. Thank you for joining us.
You say hello. Shy.
Your mom's got a hoodie on and you're running around naked. That's just interesting to me. All right. So
Got shorts on.
got shorts on. Okay. Okay. Well, what is it? We heard yesterday from Abe Shreve, it is family first. So, okay. Do we have any more questions? Dana, do you have any questions have you been in this property? What stuck out to you?
I have. The light is huge, and the high ceilings, and the living room was kind of, I guess it's a tray ceiling. And it was really spacious. Even the den office area was really spacious and really clean. Like Jacob said, it's basically like new.
So the layout of the property then, because it's not over 2,000 square feet, but what we know is you can get a beautiful layout under 2,000 square feet, makes sense, right and open, and you feel like you're in over 2,500 square feet, just depending on how it's laid out. Is the closet space good? Can it fit all of Dana's lily dresses and shoes?
I was impressed by the closet.
You were. Okay.
Me too.
Okay, so nice side light. And it has a Ring doorbell system. Oh, he's going in. Just don't talk.
Might just not be able to hear me. Yeah.
No, we can. I am just like pretty amazing. It's dark in there though. Maybe. Oh, there. I think Jacob needs it phone up. Oh, there. Yeah, the closet is. So we've got some built-in room for even more, right?
Yeah, you could add more shelves in there if you wanted.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a great second, third, or fourth home opportunity for someone. I mean, there's definitely full-time residents, but because it is double gated, you certainly have the security, and it would be pretty easy, and it is maintenance free, so it'd be pretty easy to lock the door and go back up to Wisconsin or Toronto or St. Albert, Alberta. It would be pretty, or Spruce Lake, Saskatchewan. It would be pretty easy for you to be able to do that, right? Okay, there's that second bedroom. Okay, I don't know where you are. Oh, there's the kitchen.
Yeah.
Sparkly. Oh, is that a gas stove I see? Is that a gas range?
It is. Yeah.
So, who here has a gas range? Say yes.
Yes.
You do? Okay, so you're a big foodie. My understanding is like we should all get figure out how to have a propane tank buried in my backyard so I can cook with gas. Would you say yes?
I would say yes. I think it makes a huge difference.
Okay, so it would it makes a huge difference. Okay, so do we have a tankless water heater? What are all that? The garage looks like you could eat off the floor. And unlike many Florida garages,
Yeah, that was
stuff.
correct. That was honestly why I walked that out here, was so that you could see that. And like you said, you could eat off the floor.
So just for fun, open the garage door so we can see out onto the street. Just for fun. Up the neighbors, they won't know what's going on. Who's the dude in the suit? Or not? Okay. There we go. So just some really nice homes, well cared for, right? Because it is maintenance free, so your yard and your the exterior are well taken care of. Yeah, look at that. My garage needs to look like that. I love the plantings. Are those Florida? By the way, we can go onto the Florida Master Gardener site to see what plants are indigenous to Florida so that they take less water and things like that. I know Mike is on a big plant buying spree for his backyard. So one time, Mike, you're going to have to show us your backyard.
Mm-hmm.
And all the plantings. Mike has an amazing staghorn hanging from a tree. Beautiful. Okay. Anyone else have any other words of wisdom? I'll just say for our food side, I mean, we talked about eating with gas. I made Greg eat fish last night.
Ooh,
and a salad. Yeah, it was, had to have a shot of tequila first, but he did in fact eat fish and done in the air fryer. I didn't bread it or anything. So Jacob, you're gonna have to teach me a little bit more about that, but I just put it in the air fryer. I put a bunch of lemon juice and then we had it with the salad because apparently my cholesterol isn't all that great. So, and I'm not gonna take the statins. So more fish. So anything that you can share with me when you're out and about and you see things that work for people that have a high cholesterol diet. Greg was still feeding me bacon this morning, but and I don't know if he took out a secret insurance policy or what, but anyway. So I think if anyone does have high cholesterol, going and finding out if you have any plaque buildup makes sense too. Greg has high cholesterol, but he has no plaque buildup. So I think that's kind of, this whole stuff, I'm just like being skeptical about it. But yeah, anything that you can throw my way that I can eat, that I can manage my diet a little bit better, that would be
one of the things we've been having a lot of is Aldi's has got salmon on the planks, on wood planks, and it is delicious. And salmon has been known to be good for healthy food for you. So
yeah.
we have.
I don't like salmon.
What's that?
So I don't really like salmon.
Ah.
So I mean, I eat a lot of white, like tilapia, tuna isn't, I know Dana talked about swordfish, but I'm thinking, and I probably have to do low fat, but we used to do tuna with mayonnaise and a bunch of onions and bake it like we used to bake whitefish. So I could do that with salmon. And Greg doesn't like it either. The last time we got salmon, we didn't want to eat it, so we ended up whatever, you dehydrating it and use it for dog treats. Fred was happy. It's probably much healthier for him too. But so salmon on the plank, and then what do you do with it, Mike?
Cook it on the grill. Put some salmon seasoning and Old Bay, and douse it in some lemon juice. So.
And then what are you using as an accompaniment?
What's that?
What are you using as an accompaniment?
Broccoli, green beans, cauliflower, you name it. All kinds of veggies.
Is always good with fish.
What's that?
Asparagus.
Yes.
Yeah, we've had asparagus too.
I went and got some veggie pasta. So rotini made out of spinach and all that. I just, because I need pasta and I know I got to watch, I guess Greg wants to watch his carbs. I got to watch my cholesterol. I mean, just like special diets, but because I plan to live till I'm 108. So Lane, don't count for an inheritance for a very long time. So anyway, working on that, I found that those bird's eye, the diced cauliflower already with the sour cream and stuff, has a really nice little shot for me to have something that I think is a carb.
It's one of my favorite things, and it's easy. You can get it at Publix. They have basically zucchini like spirals.
The spirals, yeah.
And that to me, I've used that as pasta basically, because again, I try to eat as low carb as I can, and that to me, there's no difference if you eat that versus spaghetti.
It is. Yeah, I got the butternut squash spirals this time to see what I think about that. But I think if I put butter on anything, it's good. You get butter on it, I'm like all over it. But I will. Greg likes to eat oatmeal. So thanks for those tips. So anything else that's going to help me be healthy, that's good. Really, doctor said, oh, go back to turkey bacon. I'm like, oh gosh. And Claire, oh my gosh, doing the bacon in the oven at 400, what an easy way to clean up. It tastes better. It's so awesome. So thanks, Patterson, because that was a big tip, and Greg has bacon every day. Now, I do have a little bit of bacon and some cheese in a tortilla shell. Roll that up and have that for breakfast. And that satisfies my carb, and like one little slice of bacon and then this cheese, and I'm in heaven. And Claire's gone. All right, so I think we're just like killing time here, and I'll let you know that on Monday we're going to be in a great internet location, and it will be at the waterfront property. Is that correct, Jacob? You're going to be riding in on a jet ski or something like that, I heard, or a kayak, I'm not sure. But that's where we're going to be next Monday. And then Thursday, super excited that we're going to be in South Sarasota at one of the DR Horton communities. And Dave Geisler's been such a supportive person on our page and promoting all of our statistics and things like that. So we just can't wait. He's so excited to be a part of our event. So we're going to be there live on location on Thursday. And by the way, stop by our TeamWorks page, because we're going live on location for some open houses. So we're going to do some virtually. We're going to do some live in person. Woo! So excited. And don't forget to support our restaurants that are open, like Central Cafe and Speaks. And everyone be well and stay healthy. And we will see you next Monday, if not before. All the best.
See y'all. Bye now.
Thank you.
Thank you.